Hello Pisces, hello my two fishes friends, how are ya? I'm here to do a bonus read for you friends. I didn't get them all done over the weekend, so I'm here doing bonus reads for you this week. How are you Pisces? Thanks so much for clicking here. I appreciate you. There's an idiot alert. Please go over and look at the community board if you know how to find it. There is somebody who's trying to be me. So just be careful who you're speaking to in the comments. Be careful of who's in your DMs, that kind of thing. Just be careful about it. If you're not sure or you're unsure at all, please email me and let me know. And I'll let you know if that is me or not. And I'm never going to contact you in DMs, but you guys know how I am in the comments, right? If you're in the comments, you know that I'm sort of short and sweet in the comments. I don't do all these long diatribes, and I feel like this person who is, I caught them in my filter there, that they're someone who is doing like really long diatribes about, you know, tarot being evil and all this kind of stuff. So please know that it's not me. All right, here we go. And so you know, Pisces, that when I do these readings here, that they are for the present or the future energy. They're never for the past energy. And you're going to find this when you find this, right? Or when it finds you. And it is a general reading, and there is no time frame. Let's find out what's going on for Pisces. Tell me about Pisces, please. Tell me about Pisces. We have the Seven of Swords. Why is the Seven of Swords here for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. So I feel like there is something being concealed from you here. It could be someone who is not being completely truthful or honest. Someone who is hiding something from you. Someone who's trying to get away with something. It could be the Queen of Cups. Someone who is Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. To me, always the first thought for me is that this might be a mother or a father or somebody who is a parent, right? But this also could be anybody for you who's Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. This person is somebody who, when they face other people, she is facing you directly, right? When they face other people, they are someone who's very caring, compassionate, loving, and kind. Look, it doesn't mean, so the Seven of Swords is here. It doesn't mean they're a bad person. It just means that there's something that they're not telling you. Tell me about the Queen, please. Tell me about the Queen of Cups. Pisces, this could be you. Maybe you're hiding something from someone. Maybe, and I don't think it's anything sinister. Like, I feel like maybe you're just like, they don't need to know about that. I don't want to stress them out with it. You know, it could be like that. We do have the Four of Pentacles. It does feel like you are holding back on something here. If it's not you, it's someone else. Take it as it resonates. But somebody is holding something back. It's like, I'm going to keep it for me. I'm not going to reveal it just yet. And we've got the Eight of Wands. I'll do it when I'm ready. There is something here that you need to say or reveal, something that you're keeping under the surface, something that you're holding back on. I feel like you will eventually say something, but you know that when you do say something, it's going to make things move super quick. Tell me about the Eight of Wands. Tell me about the Eight of Wands for Pisces, please. For some of you, it could be some sort of a love relationship that you're keeping under the surface here. I'm not going to tell anybody about it right now. We have the Two of Swords. I'm just going to keep it to myself. It feels like I want to say that there is a this tells me a block in communication, but it doesn't to me mean that you're blocking communication. It means you're not saying it. Again, there's indications here that there is something here that's going on under the surface here. It's either you or with someone else, and nobody's saying anything here. I'm just gonna wait until I know what's going on. This person here on the Two of Swords has their eyes covered. It's like, I'm not gonna believe what I see. I'm not going to say anything because I'm not going to believe what I see. But when the eyes are covered, you can hear things better. You can feel things better, right? She's got a bunch of water behind her. It's like, it doesn't matter what's going on. It feels like I can't believe what I see. Tell me what else is we got going on here. We've got the Five of Cups. I don't want to see it because it's going to make me sad. Or it might make other people upset. It's like you're hiding the Two of Cups. It almost feels like somebody here is in a relationship and they don't want to tell other people. And I don't think it's for any bad reason. I feel like you just don't want people in your business. Look, you could be someone who's a public figure. It happens all the time, right? That they try and keep it as quiet as they can. Maybe you're a public figure and you don't want anyone else to know about what's going on in your personal life. Or maybe just your friends and family get their nose in, and then, you know, things end up not working out the way you want them to. So I feel like there is somebody here who's holding back on something. Tell me about the Seven of Swords, please. Tell me about the Seven of Swords for Pisces. We have the 10 of, you're holding back from your family. You're not telling them about something here. There is something that you're not saying to them. And because you want to work out the details first with the 8 of Pentacles, you want to work out the details, like maybe you're working out the romantic details, right? Because we do have the Queen of Cups here. Maybe you're wanting to work out the details before you tell your parents, before you tell, before you tell other people who love you. Feels like you want to go over the details or work out the details first. For some of you, it feels like it is family related. That's what it feels like. You're keeping something from the people who you call family. Those could be friends, right? They don't have to be mom, dad, sister, brother. It could be people who you consider to be family as well. We do have the page shows up, right? So I feel like you're about to surprise them with something. You're trying to hold on to it, hold it under the surface. I don't want to say anything until I know it's official, because it feels like you're worried that they're going to find out before you say something here. Tell me more about this. We've got the 4 of Swords. Yeah, you're keeping it under wraps here. We've got the Ace of Pentacles, and we've got the 7 of Pentacles. Do you know what it feels like here, Pisces? It feels like someone here is about to tell their family that they are about to go on a different path. Now, that different path, it's something in the 3D. It feels like it could be a different path that you've never gone on before. It's like it feels like you've met somebody. It feels like you've met somebody and you're not necessarily sharing it with the family. You're holding back, telling them. You're trying to block them from some sort of sadness. It almost, you know what? It does feel somebody here is leaving their relationship to go to another. It could be that, because we do have the 5 of Cups here. We do have the 3 of Cups here, and there's 2 behind. It's like, I'm not telling you about those 2. I'm only going to tell you that it's over. That it's over between me and so-and-so. And I don't want to make you sad, but I have to tell you that it feels like with the 7 of Pentacles that you are throwing the seeds of intention, which means that you're intending to go on a different path. You're intending to grow something different. We have 8. You've already harvested, though, because after the 7 comes the 8, and the 7 is planting the seeds. It's the nurturing, making sure everything grows really, really well. And then the 8 Pentacles is about the harvest. It's about going over details. What do we do with it now? We're going to harvest it all. I really feel like there is somebody here who's about to surprise somebody they love, or people that you love, or a person that you love. And it feels like you're about to surprise them, but you want to work out all the details first before you tell them anything. Now, this doesn't have to be relationship related. It could be a job. It could be, I've decided I'm moving to Australia. Maybe you live in Australia. Maybe you're moving to Ireland. Who knows, right? That you're moving somewhere super far away to invest in something, that you've picked a different path. This is the harvest, and you know that they're going to be sad if you say something to them. And so you'd want to work out all the details before you say anything to the family, before you say anything about the 10 Pentacles. It could be a long-term relationship. Maybe you've met someone overseas. That could be possible as well. You've met someone overseas and you've decided, look, I'm just going to go. I'm going to throw the seeds of intention. I'm going to get there and nurture the thing. And I feel like there's going to be people here who are not necessarily happy for you with the 5 of Cups. And I feel like you really need to say this in the right way. You really need to be in stability of the mind before you go, right? 4 and 2 is 6. Before you move from the chaos to the calm, you really need to be of stable mind so you can reveal whatever is going on. So I feel like you're picking a different path. Where's the path taking you? We've got the 2 of Cups. It is love. It does feel like somebody here is leaving, like leaving home, leaving the family to go to a long-term relationship, but you're just working out all the details before you tell anybody, look, we're in love. And it could be for some of you, there's 2 women here. It could be because it's a same-sex relationship. It could be that your family doesn't even know that you're out. It could be that for some of you, not all of you, of course, but it could be that, like we're going to profess our love for each other, and it's time for me to pick a different path. I'm on a different path than all of you are. We've got the 10 of Cups, and I want to make a family with this person. Again, we've got 2 women on the cards, right? So it feels like it could be for some of you, it's like a double whammy. It's like you're coming out to your family and telling them that you're going to get married, or that you're planning on moving in with, or I'm now in love with. Like you're planning on giving them a double whammy. It's like they didn't know it all along, but now you're planning on telling them, and you know that some of them aren't going to be happy with you. But the thing is that you got to keep it under the surface. With the Seven of Swords, I feel like before you say anything, I feel like you're going to spring it on them, to be honest. But I feel like you want to make sure that everything's in place before you say something here. And so whether it is a same-sex relationship or not, I'm just saying, because there's both women on two women on each of these cards. It doesn't have to be that way for you, but I feel like it is a relationship that you're keeping under the bed. I just saw somebody pull a box out from under the bed and open it, and there's a heart in it. So Charlie is my clairvoyancy. He shows me that. And so it feels like you are going to tell somebody that you love somebody. And I'm going. So for some of you, it could be the double whammy. And for others of you, it could be, look, I'm moving across the world. We've got the Devil. We've got the Nine of Cups and the Ten of Swords. Look, whew, boy, some of them aren't going to be happy. They're going to try and convince you that this is a toxic situation. What are you doing? What are you doing? It feels like this is your wish fulfillment. Like you're in the middle of this. Your wish fulfillment is in the middle of this. Everybody's going to have an opinion. I'm telling you, some people are going to feel like you betrayed them because you didn't tell them. Some people, and I'm not saying that you should tell them right away. I'm saying that some people are going to feel betrayed in the happiness that they thought that they had for you. So whatever the situation is for you, I feel like with the Devil present here, I feel like you're trying to get away from a family or a group of people, maybe it's a friend group, whatever it is, that had you chained codependently to them. They don't want you to go. In fact, for some of you, maybe you're living at home with your parents and they don't want you to go anywhere. They don't want you to have a life. Look, a lot of parents are like that. They put their own things on their children because they didn't get to be a ballerina. Now they put their daughter in ballet. Because they didn't get to be a hockey player. Now they got their kid up at all hours of the morning and dragging them off to hockey practices and stuff. And, you know, because they didn't get to do it, they want their children to do it. So what I think is happening here is your family has a plan for you. I feel like they have a plan for you here. And I feel like you're just going to put a bug in the ointment here by telling them, no, I'm not doing what you want me to do. I'm doing what makes me happy. What gives me ultimate happiness. It's going to take a lot of this, my friend. It's going to take a lot of strength. It's going to take a lot of courage. Tell me, what is the outcome here? What is the outcome? What is the outcome, please? We do have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. We have the King of Pentacles. You're going to have to face your dad first. You're going to have to, I think it's mom and dad we're talking about here for some of you, or it's whoever is your superior, like whoever you see as superior to you. It could be your aunt, it could be your grandma, whoever that is, right? It could be somebody who provides stability in the family. Somebody who provides stability. I feel like this is the person that you've been keeping it from. And this person is going to be the one with the biggest opinion. We've got the Magician. Tell me why the Magician is here. Got the Fool. Yeah, this person's going to try and talk you out of it. You're going to say, look, it's my wish fulfillment. I know what I'm doing. I'm the Magician. I've got all the tools. I know what I'm doing, Dad. I know what I'm doing. And this may be your employer. It may be a best friend. It may be somebody who feels like they know it all because they hold the purse strings. Because some people think that money is synonymous with being able to give their opinion. Right? A lot of people give people things so they can have control over them. And although I've never seen the King of Pentacles as controlling, I feel like there's a reason that you're keeping this from this person. There's a reason that you haven't given them the clarity yet. And I think it's because they're going to call you a fool. They're going to say, you're a fool. What are you doing? And you're going to say, look, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I'm a whole ass adult. And I've got all the tools that I need to go. So I don't know who this King of Pentacles is to you, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, but I feel like you've kept this person in the dark for a reason. I feel like they're about to call you a fool for running off and doing the thing that you want to do, but I think you're going anyway. Three of Wands. I think you need to expand your life. You need to get out there and figure out you need to find out what it is that you want. And I feel like there's people here that although they love you, because they think that they do, although they love you a lot, Queen of Cups, I feel like they would rather keep you chained to them rather than you go out and find your happiness. They're going to try and deter you. They're going to see your happiness, your decision to find your happiness, they're going to see it as betrayal. You're leaving the family. That happens a lot in communal living, right? So there are a lot of cultures that have whole families that live together, right? Brother, sister, mother. And then when they get married, they move the marriage into the family as well. And so people are going to be like, what do you mean you're not keeping tradition? What do you mean you're betraying us? And you're like, I got to be happy. I got to do what I want to do. And they're going to be like, you're a fool. What are you doing? So I feel like you're going to go out there with your expansion. I feel like you are taking your fire and you're running with it. I think that you're at the beginning of the race and you're running the race. I feel like what you need to do is just drop these burdens here, because I feel like it's going to be a burdensome situation and you need love. And I feel like that's what's happening. I feel like this is all because you have met somebody that you've fallen in love with. You've got the Ace of Cups and, the 1 is 9, that's 10. The 10 is here. It feels like somebody here has fallen in love with someone that they know the family is not going to be happy with, because I feel like you are about to embark on some sort of a journey. You're throwing your seeds of intention and nurturing it. You're following your own path. But they're not going to be happy. They're not. I'm going to go for now. Love you guys. And thanks so much for watching. Hey, love you guys so much. I'm out for now. Bye-bye.